So I've noticed a misconception about a lot of people who make videos on this website, really about people in the public eye in general, but let's just keep it here because this is what we know. We know this is safe. There's a tendency to think that the people that we look up to are perfect, but that's not true at all. The most common form of this probably happens when people leave a comment of dissent on a video and then the rest of the viewers come and attack that person for critiquing anything whatsoever. And it's come to the point that people think that somebody is right just because they are who they are. And that's a bit silly. I try to steer clear of this misconception, by all means, by showing how imperfect I am on a constant basis. But here's a newsflash for something that some of you may have forgotten. Nobody's perfect. And that includes anyone in the world. Nobody is perfect. Obviously, it's not a great thing to make a mistake, but everyone on this planet will at least make one every once in a while. And that includes famous people, even on the internet. Your subscriber count and Twitter follower number, that doesn't exclude you from making mistakes. The real reason why I'm bringing this up is because sometimes I put a lot of pressure on myself to be perfect. I try to control every little aspect of my life and get so stressed out in the process that it eventually backfires. I say dumb things sometimes, I forget about how good I have it, and then I spend time getting more upset because I made a mistake. Not because of the mistake, but because I made a mistake. So I thought I would put this in video form so that it's a bit more permanent. But yeah, I'm not perfect. Nobody can be perfect. If people were perfect, the world would be really boring. If everything were perfect, we would have no reason to work, to do anything, because if everything was perfect, then everything would be good. We wouldn't have to do anything. We would just sit around and do nothing in our perfect worlds, in our perfect home, watching our perfect television shows, and we'd get real fat, okay? It'd be like WALL-E, but in real life, okay? And that's not really a future that I want. Yeah, I want things to be good in the future, but to be perfect is a bit absurd. With perfection, you can't really progress any further than that, because it's perfection. And to me, living is worth it because we get to progress and move forward and fix things and make mistakes and fix those mistakes and do all of that stuff. And sometimes I forget that and revert back to my old toddler brain and just scream to myself, I want it now. And it's not the greatest thing that I do that every once in a while, but again, I'm not perfect. I'm gonna do stupid things every once in a while. So yeah, despite, you know, the image that you guys see of me through this camera and then through the interwebs, I am very much, a lot further from perfect than I portray myself to be. I don't think that should detract from anything though, because that's true for every human on this planet, for every YouTuber on this planet, because I do like to separate humans and YouTubers, because it's very distinct. We're weird. And if this thing lasts long enough, man, natural selection, this isolation, we're probably gonna become another species. So, get ready for that. But that's all I got for you guys, I think. So yeah, as always, I'm Connor Manning. You've just become a little more awesome, and I will see you guys on Monday. It is 7:41 in the morning, you guys. Nice. There's nothing I could say to justify that. I'm gonna go.